Hello and welcome to Tabletalkers. This is the Disillusion of Magic, and I am joined currently by a Mr. Caleb. Say hello.
Hi. Hello.
Hey, there it is. We're going to be running through his session 0 today. And at that, we start in the... I fucking hate everything. I keep losing everything. In the Houndel Kingdom to the southeast, where our friend here, if he would like to introduce himself.
Give me a sec. Fuck. Alright. Sorry.
I'm so professional and you're not.
Introduce my character. Is that what you want?
Yes, sir.
I am Kletus O'Hare. I am a 5'2" human motherfucker. Dark skin, some nice brown dreadlocks that are pulled back and tied together into a low ponytail. I got brown eyes, and I wear a mostly like sandy kind of colored military uniform and garb. That's it.
Question, because I forgot to ask this earlier. Did you pick a more like grunt military, or did you end up becoming an officer, or what?
I was thinking like maybe like middle of the road.
So like able to give people orders, but not really a squad leader.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my thoughts exactly, Thaddeus. Since you're here and talking in chat when no one can hear you.
I'm glad y'all know what these fucking words mean.
Well, I think Lieutenant has a squad of some type. But I'm not sure. But away from that, your squad leader will come up to you from wherever you are and say, there you are. I've been looking for you.
Well, here I am.
We've just got orders that there's some sort of beast how did they put it? Ravaging a village or something like that. And we're to go help clear it out.
All right. Sounds like a goddamn plan to me.
Well, don't tighten your bootstraps too much. We're always going to be backline shit. We're not going to be no frontline boys. Come on now.
Oh, I know, but still.
Keep the 6-shooter on your side. If you got to, pull it out. You fucked up somewhere. You shouldn't be where you are. Think about your life choices. Some shit like that. You know, the drill. Let's go.
Alright.
If you can, gather up the rest of the boys.
Hey, fellas. Get your ass here. Let's go.
I think I wouldn't have tried that if that would have worked. They're all drunk still and asleep. Go wake them up.
All right. I'll walk over and start like smacking them in the face.
No, what the fuck? Oh, Corporal. Jesus.
Time to wake the fuck up, boys.
Oh, I had too much to drink.
You have too much to drink every night. Nothing new there.
Okay. Yeah, we're up. Oh, God.
Alright, come on, boys.
They just all fall in line as fucking shittily as they do. And just start making their way behind you. Barely in formation.
How the fuck did I end up here?
Well, Corporal, the way you ended up here is by signing your lot with me. Though I know you didn't really get much of a choice. I'm always gonna get the bottom of the barrel bullshit and things. You're the only good one that's turned up so far. Hey, you're drunk. Fair. Oh God. God. Boys are such a failure. Anyway, like I said, you're the only good one of the bunch thus far. Thankfully, there's been reports that the Empire is making a move, as well as our friendly neighborhood Vinrada Kingdom is. Their nobles have got their panties in a wad and have started yelling again, saying, "Oh, we demand this land. It was our ancient blah blah blah." Same old story. So there may be war on the other side of this. So we may actually be able to be seeing some action soon.
Hey, you're actually doing something for once. That'll be nice.
Yeah, instead of this babysitting commoner villages bullshit. I'm of noble stock and birth. This is beneath me. Jesus Christ. No offense, I'm sure. Just, this is nonsense.
I mean, no offense taken. I agree this is some nonsense, but I mean, someone's got to do it.
We're here taking care of a wolf problem. Oh, yay. Or a bear. Look at that. I have a gun. It's dead. Oh, no. Hire a mercenary or an adventurer or something. Ugh. Why send the military to solve a problem that an adventurer could just as easily solve? Anyway. Let's get a move on. It's just over this hill here.
Let's go.
Tighten up their formation a little bit for me, will you?
Sure thing. And I will go tighten up their formation and smack them a bit more.
They tighten up, they tuck in, they get ready. Even though there more than likely isn't going to be any kind of combat that they see. But when you crest the hill, you see the largest grizzly bear you've ever seen in your life. Like, this thing towers over things that it should not be towering over. And it is just laying waste to thatch house after thatch house after thatch house. There's blood and destruction in its path. Whatever has pissed it off, it is not giving up until it has dealt with it. And it's riddled with wounds of all makes and sizes. And immediately upon seeing this, all of the men are terrified, and the lieutenant does not look happy. Or brave enough to deal with it, to be honest.
Well, shit. That's not your average bear now, is it? No, it is not. But it is our duty to not let it get any further than this spot right here. What about the people still in the village?
They will be fine. There are more than enough men down there. And he hesitates as he watches a squad get wiped out. They're fine. They have more than enough men down there. We do not need to involve ourselves. We are always the back line. We always keep the monsters from advancing further into more important settlements. This is just a charcoal settlement. They are not important. Winter isn't anywhere near time. And you can see him start to shake a little bit.
I'm gonna slowly start like walking backwards down the hill towards the bear. Well, you see there, sir, that's kind of your issue. You think that this is an unimportant village, but all villages are important. So why should we treat this one any different than the others? And on top of that, why the actual fuck are you satisfied with always being in the back? Huh? What happened to all that? I can't wait to see some action talk you always got going on. The action's right here now.
This action is beneath me.
Oh, it's beneath you. Well, what action will be at your level, huh?
Actual combat. Not combat with a beast. Man-on-man combat.
Man-on-man combat. Ah, I see. How did you learn to fight, huh?
I was trained by the best. My family was rich enough to get me instructors, and upon getting upon those instructors completing their tasks, I was sent to school, and the school gave me this position.
Well, you see, when I was a kid, I learned to fight by hunting squirrels with my dad. We eventually moved up the wolves and bigger animals. See, I learned how to fight on beasts like this. And as you just said not that long ago, I am the only good one of this bunch. And I think you forgot to include yourself in the Bad Batch. And with that, I'm going to turn around and go into the village.
Most of the men will follow you into the village. And the lieutenant will just be left there on top of the hill, dumbfounded and too scared to move. They're terrified, but after that speech, they're just like, hey, if we're gonna die, we may as well die with him instead of cowards on the hill.
Ye fucking all, boys.
And combat does ensue. I won't roll initiative. The combat that ensues is brutal. It is a slaughter. It is bad. More down the line, gunshots ring out everywhere. All manner of destruction is wreaked upon this place. There are dead everywhere. But after half of your squad is wiped out, you managed to take it down. Hell, I'll even say you were the one to grant the killing blow to this wounded bear.
Holy shit. I'm gonna take a moment and look around.
You and the men that have survived are wounded beyond belief.
Fucking
For those not understanding why I just laughed, Arik said, meanwhile, I'm KO'd by a wall. Yes, Arik, the wall was magic. This is a bear. It was already mostly wounded by the time they got here. And mostly dead. Not a magic bear.
Just a big one.
Just a really fucking big bear.
I assume the lieutenant is still standing on a...
No. Upon the death of the bear, he comes in and begins to posture and claim that he sent you in to do his bidding, and this was all his idea. And the common folk are just staring at him dumbfounded. Like they saw the combat that happened and he was nowhere nearby.
All your goddamn idea. You're the only one here without a single goddamn scratch on yourself. How about you make yourself fucking helpful? How about you clean up a little bit? Figure out who we lost so we can contact their goddamn families.
And he just walks over to the bear.
Useful.
He walks over to the bear. Sets his foot on the lower part of where its neck and shoulder would meet. And says, I will do no such thing. You are under my command. And he gets bitten in half.
Say again?
He gets bitten in half before he gets to finish his sentence. And he just chokes up blood. It was my idea. And he and the bear both fall finally dead.
Well, goddamn, now it's my job to figure out who all died. Goddamn, contacting families is so annoying.
It's even more annoying now because you have to contact a noble family.
Yeah. Rest of you boys, try to round up all the people, the villagers. Tend to any wounds if you can. If they're too severe, just do what you can and we'll go grab a medic from camp.
I mean, we got basic medic skills, but we're still fucked, boss. Yeah.
Just do what you can. Don't stress yourselves too much. Y'all are important too.
A young boy.
Head back to... Oh, young boy.
A young boy comes running up to you and says, Sir, if you wouldn't mind, the folks in the village kind of want you to stay here and protect us just in case anything else happens, but I know where your camp is. I can go run for the medics.
All right, kid.
I would just...
Before you go, what's your name?
Well, sir, I don't really have one of those. We're not really allowed to have those until we have a service in the military here.
Well, you know what? Allow me to officially induct you as a private under my troop of men here.
If you do that, sir, you have to give me a name.
Well, good thing I was just about to get there, huh, sir?
And reimburse my family.
What?
I'm the firstborn son. Their only son, technically. I thought you knew this, sir.
No, reimbursement? What kind of reimbursement?
Well,
like money?
Yeah, you have to pay them for them losing their only son, technically.
You're telling me the motherfuckers get paid for that?
Your parents did, I'm sure. Your parents did, I'm sure.
If they did, that's fucking news to me.
Are you not the firstborn son?
I mean, I am, but I didn't know they got goddamn paid.
Then your parents got paid. You didn't, but your parents did. When you were inducted into military service, your parents were more than likely compensated.
Well, shit.
So how much, I do not know, but it would probably be best if you figure that out before you posture and make promises you cannot keep.
We'll do like, you'll be like an unpaid intern. That's what we'll do.
What?
It's an internship. It's like a trial to see, you know, if you're actually like this. Get going, kid. Get going. I believe in you.
I'm gonna say, sir, how about I just go deliver a message?
Yeah, get going, kid. Get going.
Okay.
Fucking financial compensation. What the fuck?
Houndred for those that don't know, because I haven't said anything about it, Houndred employs children to go to war for them. They start them young and treat them right, and as such, they compensate the parents of the children they take. Because at any time, any officer or official military individual can take whatever child they wish, but in doing so, they must compensate the family for the loss of that child. And the compensation differs depending on what ranking in the family household that child is. Firstborn male sons are a big deal. Third or fourth-born male sons aren't. Same goes for women. Firstborn male or female children are also a pretty big deal, as much as the males in this country, but pretty big deal nonetheless.
All right, fucking noted. I'll ask parents for some money next time I see their bitch ass.
You haven't seen your parents in probably as long as your military service has gone on.
Yeah, it's been about 7-ish years.
So yeah.
I'm gonna go to the rest of my squad, and I'm gonna just have them like
they're bandaged up if they can.
Okay, so I'm gonna find some like the healthier or less shit looking villagers and ask if they can like go around and see who's missing, figure out who's gone and compile a list so we can like figure out who we all lost, at least from the village. They don't worry about the
most of them say that they can't write.
Oh shit, that's right.
They do not know how to write.
Would you be able to recognize them, hopefully, if you looked at them and then tell me their name and I'll write it down?
He just looks at the mangled mush of a corpse and goes, Sorry, sir. Probably not. Most of them have gashes across their faces and bodies that are bigger than most of their bodies. So we're not really capable of figuring out. I can kind of count. I'm kind of good with numbers. I can kind of tally that up, like a line for each body. But as for names and faces and who, probably not. I'm sorry. Please don't shoot me.
Oh no! What the fuck? Why'd I do that? No, you're good.
Well, every time we've failed the military in the past, they've firing squatted someone.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Interesting. That feels like something I should probably keep note of for later on, but I'm not. So. But if you would go do that counting thing to give me an approximate number, I would appreciate that.
I will do the best I can, sir. Absolutely, sir.
All right, thank you kindly. And then I'm just gonna like go around and try to to gather people into the same spot so we can somehow figure out who all was lost, either by people just like seeing who's not in this group I gather and going from there.
Well, like I said, half of your squad died. Most of the other squads that were here also died. You currently are the highest ranking. Well, not highest ranking. There's a couple corporals with you as well. But they're not questioning you right now. So they're just kind of going along with everything you say. But of the squads of just military individuals that remain, basically close to 10 squads, not including your own, were down here. And of those squads, probably 3 total make it back.
Jesus fuck. All right.
Again, not including your own. And a squad consists of 10 men, not including officers. You're one of the 10. With the officer, it's 11.
God damn, it's gonna be a lot of fucking letters to write.
So, well, you're not in charge of anybody but your own squad. So you only have to write 5 letters. And really and truly, you're not in charge of that. You're just in charge of keeping track of who died. So that the proper commander of the entire platoon can write the letter.
I got you.
Because they don't expect a corporal to know how to write.
Well, I'm built different. What can I say?
That's fine. You can know how to write if you want. I'm just saying, normally that's not the case.
I got you.
Like Thaddeus, he doesn't know how to write.
That makes sense. Well, shit. What else can I even do here? I mean, I guess I'll just keep standing guard, making sure nothing else fucking shows up. Keep an eye out.
Well, with the putrid smell of dead bear flesh in the air, nothing really shows up.
That's crazy.
But there is the smell of putrid dead bear flesh.
That's a good point.
It's a lot of bear meat, though. And a claw as big as your head.
Oh, well, shit. Give me a trophy. Yeah. Give me that goddamn. Give me a few of those claws.
That's fine. Easy enough to pull them out. You don't have to roll for anything. Like, cutting them out is no problem. They are very sharp. If you put a handle on it, they will count as a dagger.
Noted.
I'll give you 3 before people start questioning why the hell are you taking that many claws?
I'm so fucking sorry. Are you going to question me right now?
Well, the military usually has a purpose to keeping most of the bits of big targets like this. That's all I was saying. The platoon commander will probably want to see it for himself before you take too many trophies.
I guess you got a good point there. It won't take too many, I guess.
I'd stick with the 3 if I'm honest, sir. If you get any more than that, he may get a little antsy because you'll be taking his stuffed prize because he's probably gonna have it stuffed. And he just kind of gestures at large gaping wounds, even as damaged as it is.
I mean, that's fair. I appreciate you looking out for me. What's your name?
Hack, sir.
Hack, pleasure to meet you, Hack. I'm Kletus.
I know.
My bad. Talking while typing is a lot harder than I remember it being. Yeah, I think I'll just keep being on like a lookout type of thing. Make sure nothing comes too close until the medics arrive.
After a few hours, the entire platoon shows up over the hill with the medics and the commander leading the charge.
Good job, kid. Maybe I'll see if the commander will pay for you. Lord knows they don't pay me enough for that. But
the commander comes over and says, "Who's in charge right now?"
I mean, I think technically speaking, I am.
Where's your lieutenant?
In half next to the bear.
Fucking incompetent ass. Right. Congratulations, you just got field promoted to lieutenant. Make sure your squad doesn't die this time and be more useful than that shitbox.
Yes, sir.
And report what happened.
Will do, sir. I'll do whatever, like, salute thing.
Now! Report now!
Oh, shit. We got word that this village was being attacked by a abnormally sized bear, and so we came from over the ridge to investigate. When we got here, the bear was already attacking the village and had slaughtered many people. At first, the old lieutenant was shaking in his boots like a pussy-ass bitch before I talked some sense into him and the rest of the group, and we all came, well, not all of us. He stayed up there because he's still a pussy-ass bitch, but the rest of us came down here and assisted in defeating the bear, and only after the bear was, what we thought the bear was dead, did the lieutenant come down here and attempt to claim that it was all his idea, and that's when the bear came up and bit him in half.
Death throes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Since then, I've had my men working on getting basic medical to anyone who is in dire need of it, attempting to figure out a casualty number, but it has been a bit more of a...
Sir, I have a number.
Fantastic. What's the number?
2.
Fantastic job. I am so incredibly proud of you.
You see the paper that he's holding, and it has a whole lot more lines than 2.
You mind if I see that paper real fast?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. My counting has not been wrong this far.
Oh no, I fully believe you. It's not the double check. Thank you very kindly. You can go off now.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I'm going to count how many things are on this paper.
This village was a fairly size village. It was decent. It's pretty big for a rural village like this. The number of lines you see on the paper, and it takes a while to count because they're fucking mushed together and annoyingly drawn. But the number of lines on the paper are 113.
According to the lovely local I had assisting us, at around 113 casualties have been confirmed.
And I'm assuming that's not of our own either.
No.
How many squads made it out, not including your own?
Not including my own, I believe 3.
Ugh. So a total of 3 squads when I sent in 10, not including yours. Posturing idiot lieutenant actually did something decent and ignored my order to not come here. Which allowed your group to be here to finish it off before it wreaked more havoc, which I'm appreciative of. So. 113. 30 out of 100 men. How many of yours died? Not including your worthless lieutenant.
Not about 5 of us. So.
Not bad. 35 survived out of 110. Really bad odds, but we made it out. Bear is dead. Most of the village is secure. Didn't manage to crumble any of the actual kilns that are almost impossible to fix. I say all in all, it's a win. A costly one, but a win is a win.
That it is, sir.
Anything else to report, Lieutenant?
I did take 3 claws from the bear. If you want them back, I can give them to you or attempt to put them back on the bear.
Did you Did you get the fifth? James had
Did I get the final blow? Yes, I did, sir.
Understood. 3 calls are yours. The rest of the bear's mine.
Understood. Salute.
We'll be eating decent steak for the rest of the while. Hopefully it's decent anyway. Looks like the meat's a little off already. Wonder how it got that big. That's a question for the nerds. Anyway, we're done here. We'll leave the medics behind to treat any wounded. Have the 35 that survive, including the 5 in your squad, to regroup. And make that 5 a 6 and pay that boy's family. Just throws a small bag of coin to you.
Yes, sir.
And he just about faces and hauls ass.
I will turn around. All right, all you bitch-ass pussy-wads that survived, fall in line. We're getting out of here. And you, runner boy.
Sir!
Show me to your parents.
Sir!
Yes?
I don't know if they're alive, sir!
All right, everybody, listen to me right fucking here and now. See that boy over there? He's going to join us today. Has anyone seen his parents? I mean, like,
you're not heard over the commotion of screams and healing people.
God, do I have to yell fucking louder? I can't yell that much louder. I got neighbors sleeping, James.
That's not the problem. There are a good 200 people screaming in pain and sadness from the loss of their loved ones. You're not gonna get heard. You have to go find the kids. Go find them.
I'll go find them. While I'm there, I'll yell at any of the surviving members to fall in line.
The corporals of the other 30 that survived take their men and head back with the commander. But you take your now 6 and head off to find the 6th member's parents. Eventually, you do come across the boy's father kneeling over the boy's mother, sadly, with a gaping chest wound. She's alive, but she doesn't look like she's gonna make it.
I will kneel down beside them. You said she's not dead, so I can't say sorry for your loss. That'd be rude.
There is a medic trying, but he does not look hopeful. And it's all the father can do to hold the wife down so that the medical attention can be administered to possibly save her life.
I'm gonna ask the medic if there's anything I can do to help.
Hold her legs and shut up.
All right, I'll do it.
Let's see. Oh, not bad. So he bandages her up pretty good. I mean, stops the bleeding, all that stuff. She passes out from pain long before he actually gets her bandaged up properly. And he says to the husband, "Listen, I don't know if she's gonna make it. I stopped the bleeding. I don't know. She's lost a lot of blood at this point. There's no real way we can get that back. I've done the best I can. I've used what tiny bit of magic I have, including the bandages." And the father kind of recoils upon him saying magic. Trust me, it's not any bad magic. It's just healing magic. It just helps close scratches and wounds. As best they can, anyway. If she makes it, it'll be by the grace of the hero, and that's it. Right now, I don't know, man. I really don't. I'm sorry. This is the best I can do. She's stable. It's all up to her now. Thank you, Corporal. Thank you.
Of course. I'm gonna put my hand on his back. Say, we will all pray to the hero that she makes it.
I've already done the best I can with that, but anyway, I have more I have to do. Good luck. I have to go. And he just hauls ass.
Mm-hmm. All right. Ooh. So the medic fucked off, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the father's still holding his wife. And the son's kind of like, oh, mom's gonna die. Oh, dad's crying. Oh, what the fuck do I do? Ah!
I don't know if this is the greatest timing, sir. But your eldest son here has shown an incredible amount of bravery.
No.
Courage.
No. You're not taking my boy. He's the only other family I have, save a baby daughter. It is not happening. Not today. Please don't. My wife could die. Are you seriously gonna do this?
I am not bringing him with me today. But I would like to come back later for him. I will hand him the pouch.
I can't stop you. Either way. And he just kind of slaps the money away. I don't want the blood money. If you're going to take him, take him. Don't posture and bullshit me. Just do it.
Well, just because something is the standard way things are done doesn't necessarily make it the right way. So I'm not just gonna take him, all right?
Whatever.
I'm asking. And if it's a no today, then I'll come back some other time and ask again. But your boy will make one hell of a soldier one day.
I'll tell you what. If my wife makes it, sure. If she doesn't, fuck off.
I'll put my hand out and say, it's a deal then.
And he just haphazardly just shakes your hand, not really into it. And the boy is so confused.
So I will grab the pouch of money back. And I will.
You want to see how much a child's life is worth to this military?
Sure. I'll open it.
30 silver pieces.
Nice.
That's it.
Nice. I'll close it back up. I will hand the pouch to the kid.
Huh? Why are you giving me this?
Think of it as paying in advance. you know?
I mean, it'll greatly help our family and the restoration efforts, so I appreciate it.
And when your mother makes it, I'll come back for you. And I'll be sure to have a name ready to give you.
Well, I guess we'll send you a letter with updates. What's your name so we know where it goes?
Kletus Mally O'Hare.
Okay, Kletus. I'll be sure to keep you informed, I guess, sir.
Much appreciated. I will about face and lead the rest of my men back.
You make it back, and the commander's ordering the men around and looks over at you and says, "Ah, finally. Where's the boy?"
He's spending time with his family.
And I care about that. Why? I told you to bring him.
And he will be brought upon his mother's healing. And when she's guaranteed not to die.
Never mind. She was wounded in the fight. Can't expect a father to give up his only kid. Let alone a boy. Ugh. God.
The father and I have made a deal, though. As long as the mother makes it, the boy is ours.
Understood.
He has already agreed. We shook hands.
Good. Then we'll give her the best medical attention we can, won't we?
Of course, sir.
Good work.
Arik's really fucking trying this, huh?
Anyway.
Well, shout out to Medina.
Yeah, that was Medina. Arik's doing another thing, and I don't like it. Right. We need to move forward. This town's fate is no longer in our hands. I've lost too many men dealing with this bear, and there's a threat. And it's about time we start poking at the Empire again. Take the men you want from the 35 that were alive. Change out whatever men you have. I don't care. Get a whole new group of 10. Add to the 5 you already have. Get rid of 2 of the 5, 3 of the 5, 4 of the 5. I don't care. Just get a squad of 10 going.
Yes, sir.
Report back to me when you've done it.
Yes, sir.
Moving past that, as obviously you would do that and getting the report back and all that.
I'm keeping my 5.
Weeks later, close to 2 months later, you'll be now in what is technically Empire territory, and be harassing a not village per se, it's more of like a lord's manor, but it's a very small manor, demanding entry and payments and reparation, yada yada yada. That's what your commander's doing. After a while and a lengthy, like, no fucking supplies allowed kind of thing, the Manor Lord finally relents and your men get let in, and this is the best accommodations, even if it is a barrack house, that you've had, because most of your time currently has been spent in a tent or on the ground. This is the first time in the last couple years that you've had a bed, even if it is a kind of shit one.
Oh, baby, this shit's so nice.
And all of your men, all of the men in general, are thinking the same fucking thing. Like, all of the men, except for the commander and some of the high-ranking officers, are thinking the exact same thing and are all just like laying out on their straw fucking mats and just going, oh, bed, bed, bed.
It's nice, man.
You spend probably the next 6 months in this manner, just getting paid for being here, like basically strong arming protection money from the manor lord. Yeah. For like walking the castle grounds, making sure thieves and all that kind of stuff don't happen and everything like that. Basically protecting the town, but getting paid to do that instead of doing it because the kingdom does that kind of thing. After a while, you will receive a note. Like the guy who usually does the mail will come in and bring you specifically a letter when you haven't gotten one before.
A letter for me?
Yes, sir. It was expressly said had your name on it. Then again, that's how letters work. You know that.
I sure do. All right.
I assume you can read, correct?
I sure can. Yes.
Understood. I won't read it to you then.
I'll put my hand out for my mail.
He just hands you a letter.
Thank you kindly.
Of course, sir. And he continues on down the line. And a bunch of men cannot read letters, and they're having people read them to them. This is a common occurrence. A lot of your men have had you read letters to them. Because none of your men can read, except for like one of them. And it's none of the 5 that you originally had in your party.
Sounds right, yeah. I will open my letter.
It's not the letter you're expecting.
Oh?
This does not have the makings of a young boy's handwriting at all. Or even his father's, for that matter, if either of them can write. Didn't kind of ask that, so...
I assume they can do something.
Yeah. This letter states, we're watching. Always watching. And it just has a blood splotch at the bottom of the page.
What the fuck? I'm gonna crumple it up. I'm like, all right. Oh. Finally, a trash can, or the closest thing to a trash can, just like toss it, but very much on purpose miss.
Like, you go, what was that, boss? Or some of your men say that.
Oh, just some random bullshit that don't matter. Probably someone that's trying to do some sort of scare tactic on me. Probably someone I messed with when I was a youngin'.
Well, what did it say?
It said, we're always watching.
That is weird. You heard anything about that? And that just kind of ruminates through the area. And nobody seems to know what the hell that could mean. Weird. That's the only mail you got, boss?
First and only.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing important.
And seemingly it isn't, because a couple more months go by, and eventually, after the last couple months, you do get kind of forced to leave because word that the Empire is sending troops to deal with this incursion comes your way, and you just go, we don't want to start an actual fight. We've been paid enough, so okay, we can go.
We can fuck off.
Of course, the commander makes sure to raid the entire treasure that this manor lord has ever brought up, including every painting and every bit of gold that he can find, silverware or not, and take it with him when he leaves. But we knew that was going to happen.
Good man, that commander. Y'all should look up to him. Y'all should want to be more like him. That's to the audience.
Sir, yes, sir. But continuing onward, you make your way back into your own area. And the commander makes his way toward one of the larger cities where one of the noblemen of your kingdom rests. I shouldn't say rests, but lives would be more accurate, because my brain is stupid sometimes. Upon making it back, he pays the nobleman a hefty sum, basically giving him all of the paintings and fine silverware and glassware and whatnot. And the nobleman allows him to keep most of the money. And now you get set up in town for a little while.
I sure do miss the beds.
Oh no, you get better beds because barrack beds.
Yeah, but something about that straw, you know, the way it scratched my back when I had that itch I just can't reach at night, it was something special.
Well, a couple days go by after being here in this town, and the mailman comes back around and gives you 2 letters this time.
Ooh, I'm a goddamn celebrity now.
The first one is a very poorly written letter of saying how the boy's mother did eventually make it.
Fantastic.
After basically 9 months of touch and go-ness. And at any point, should you wish it, he is available to be gotten. The second note simply says in large letters, "It is time."
It is time.
With another blood droplet down at the bottom of the page.
The fuck does this mean?
What's up, boss?
It's another letter, like the one we got while we were in the enemy territory. You know, the we're always watching one.
Oh yeah, we've been making a joke out of that.
As you should. It's fucking funny shit. But this one just says, "It is time."
What does that mean?
Fuck if I know. But this other letter here, that's far more important. Remember that little runner boy we got in the village that was attacked by the bear a couple months ago?
Oh yeah, did his mom ever make it?
Yeah, she did.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna go talk to the commander, see if he will approve for us to head out that way so we can go get him.
No, I'd probably do that first thing in the morning, boss. They're probably partying it up in the manor.
You know, that's a fair point.
Common folk ain't allowed in there. You'd probably get shot on sight.
Good damn point. And I kind of like being alive, you know, at least a little bit.
Yeah, probably for the best, boss. Well,
I'll take...
I am probably gonna hit up the tavern and, well, you know.
Do what you do best. Yeah, I know. Try not to be too crazy with it tonight, all right? All of yous.
You're funny, boss.
Have a good night, fellas.
Is that an actual order, boss? Or are we not allowed to?
No, you're
thank
fine.
God. Yeah! They just hoop and holler and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. I'll yell back at him. Have a good night.
You got it, boss!
And then I'm just gonna like sit like on the edge of my bed and look at the "It's time" letter for a bit. Rack my brain, try to figure it the fuck out.
Some of the nicest handwriting you've ever seen. Large letters and blood that's weirdly still a little tacky. Like it's drying, but it's not quite dried yet.
That's interesting. It's like it's being slipped into like the mailbag right before instead of going there a couple days early. Interesting. And there sure as hell is no one in this goddamn country with that nice of handwriting. Aside for maybe some nobles, but they ain't writing to my ass. Maybe I'll bring it to the commander tomorrow morning when I ask about the boy, see if he may know something about it.
Anything else you want to do?
I'll just close the letters and put them like on my side table, go to bed.
It's not nighttime quite yet. It would be closer to like 5, 6 in the afternoon. It's around dinner time.
I'll go get some food to eat.
Going to the tavern where your boys are, or someplace that's not as rowdy?
Someplace not as rowdy.
Understood.
I don't think they need me being in the corner of the room as they do whatever the fuck they do. And frankly, I don't think I want to know what they do.
Yeah, you probably don't. I mean, you've seen enough of their nonsense when they're by themselves in the middle of a field drinking. I don't think you want to know what happens in a tavern.
Yeah.
Anyway, you head out, take a couple hours and eat, and by the time you're ready to go back, it's about time to go to bed.
I will get into my PJs. Of course, assigned by the military PJs. And I'll snuggle myself up in the bed and I'll go to sleep.
Okay. You sleep probably some of the soundest sleep you've ever gotten. Like usually you're pretty alert to most things going on. This is some of the best sleep you've gotten. And when you wake up, find out why. You wake up extremely groggy, blurred vision and all. And when you look around, the only thing you see are stone walls, a bucket in one corner, a bed in another, and metal bars where stone walls aren't.
What in the chicken shit?
And that's where we'll end yours. Good job, you leveled up.
Oh, thanks, dude.
You have nothing right now, by the way.
That's crazy. Seems like that's how jail works.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Bye.
Bye.